You've been told a perfect American or British accent is the secret to a high IELTS score. You've spent hours watching movies, trying to copy your favorite actors, and stressing that your own natural way of speaking just isn't good enough. But what if I told you that's all a lie? What if that one piece of bad advice is the very thing holding you back and actually making you less confident for the speaking test? For years, a stubborn and damaging myth has been floating around the IELTS world. It's the idea that to get a band 7, 8, or 9, you have to sound like you were born and raised in London or New York. This myth creates a ton of anxiety and makes smart, talented speakers doubt every single word they say. It forces you to focus on completely the wrong thing. And by the way, before we dive deeper into breaking this myth, make sure you hit the subscribe button right now so you don't miss more tips from Speak Fluent English that will actually help you succeed in IELTS without stress. Now, let's get real. The pressure to get a high IELTS score is huge. Your university admission, your visa, even your career might depend on it. When the stakes are that high, it's easy to fall for quick fix promises. And the accent myth is one of the most common. The thinking goes, sound more like a native, score higher. But here's the problem. Trying to fake an accent is one of the worst things you can do. First, it makes your speech sound unnatural and forced. Instead of speaking smoothly, you might become hesitant and slow because your brain is working overtime to remember a sound that isn't yours. This directly hurts your score in fluency and coherence, which is a full 25% of your mark. The examiner isn't looking for an actor, they're looking for someone who can communicate clearly. And second, this obsession with accent pulls your time and energy away from the things that actually get you points. You spend hours trying to perfect an American R when you should be growing your vocabulary, mastering grammar, and practicing pronunciation. It's like polishing the chrome on a car that has no engine. It looks shiny, but it's not going anywhere. And let's not forget, this myth is discouraging. It tells you that the way you naturally speak, a core part of your identity, is somehow wrong. That can crush your confidence before you even set foot in the exam room. And confidence is key. A nervous speaker is way more likely to make mistakes. So let me be crystal clear. The idea that you need a British or American accent for a high IELTS score is 100% false. It's not in the scoring rules, and it's not what examiners are trained to look for. So if your accent doesn't matter, what does? The IELTS speaking test is marked on 4 things, each worth exactly 25% of your score: fluency and coherence, lexical resource, grammatical range and accuracy, and pronunciation. Notice what's missing? Accent. It's not there. Examiners are trained to understand English accents from all over the world because English is a global language. Your Indian, Chinese, Nigerian, or Colombian accent is completely fine. The only real question is, can you be understood easily?
That's the key. The goal isn't to lose your accent. The goal is to be intelligible. Pronunciation is about clarity, not copying someone else's voice. If your examiner can understand you without effort, you can get a band 9 in pronunciation with your own unique accent. So, how do you actually improve your pronunciation? Here are 3 simple techniques that really work. First, record yourself and be your own critic. Grab a sample IELTS topic, record yourself speaking, and then listen back. Check your clarity, stress, and intonation. Identify small issues and work on them step by step. Second, practice with shadowing. Play a short audio or video of a clear speaker and try to talk along with them in real time, matching their rhythm and intonation. This builds the natural flow of English into your own speech. Third, use tongue twisters and minimal pairs. Tongue twisters strengthen your clarity, while minimal pairs like ship and sheep train your ear and mouth to notice small but important sound differences. Your accent is not a roadblock to IELTS success. It's part of your story, part of your identity. Be proud of it. Focus on clarity, confidence, and communication. That's what examiners want. So, to wrap this up, the idea that you need a certain accent is a total myth. The official IELTS criteria don't care about your accent, they care about how understandable you are. Focus on pronunciation, stress, and intonation. Record yourself, shadow clear speakers, and use tongue twisters to sharpen your skills. If this helped you, please hit the like button and subscribe to Speak Fluent English for more honest IELTS advice. And I'd love to hear from you. What's the biggest myth you've heard about the IELTS speaking test? Drop it in the comments below, and I'll do my best to answer everyone. Now, go practice with confidence, and don't forget, subscribe so you never miss more IELTS tips that actually make a difference.